Yeah, this Patient Geef, he pulled up some crazy tech. Aki did level 2, and he level 1 to jump over the level 2 of Aki.
Yeah, and we almost say this every time. It's just too hard to ignore. The Aki Geef matchup is not easy. Geef has to absolutely be patient, weather the storm, or he just jumps in, gets a punish counter, and suddenly, just like that, Aki guy's in the corner.
So much for being patient. Yeah, Batman is like, this is a different man. Thursday was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no. It looks like we're trying to get drive rush twice. We just whiff parry. I don't know what else that could do.
Yeah, it looks like Aki guy is trying to attack the drive gauge right now.
Ooh. Really solid knockdown. Oh, we don't quite get in there in time for the punish, though.
This got the standing heavy kick, but wasn't a punish counter. It was just a, he didn't even get a hit. It was just a block.
Good Batman just walking into the poison. He doesn't care. But now he's holding the corner pressure, low on drive. Only a level 1 to work himself with. But we have enough for the drive reversal without going into burnout.
Okay, got the, these are plus frames. And he press, gets stuff for it. Is he going to go to a super to burnout? And yes, he is. Level 1, or level 2, I'm sorry, into the burnout. And
yeah, armor is a great answer. Heavy punch is a great answer there when we're in burnout. Zangief does have answers to deal with this, but we do get caught jumping. Aki guy taking the first round.
His combo game is so good. Optimal at the niche situations. Oh, drive reversal to get rid of the plus frames on the OD cruel bait.
Yeah, they're both just expending 2 gauge there. That is a really good answer against something like Whip. Whip is really oppressive in this matchup, but that heavy punch can absolutely call it out if you're charging it when they happen to, use the whip there.
Exactly, and got a huge punish out of the crouching heavy kick. He carried him to the corner, missed the anti-air with the standing heavy kick.
Like we were early on it, Aki got a little bit too much into the future, but we tried to jump the super. Were we already jumping? I'm not sure. That was kind of gnarly.
Caught him on the rising up. Okay.
Yeah, again, low on drive. Aki guy can just chill. We have the drive advantage. We have the health advantage. We don't need to really press at all.
Oh, level 3!
My goodness, that level 3.
Is he dead? He's dead.
I don't think he's dead. CA hurts a lot, but I think we still got a good chunk to work with. But we are in burnout. See what the Oki is here. Of course, you kind of are. It's a gamble. You're gambling. Do you super? Do you get chipped out?
Yeah.
Do you hold the Oki? It's a guess
spot
at that point. The chips are not in your favor.
All right, but the rounds are 1-1 in this match.
Oh my God, we whiffed the light, spend the 3 bars just to get in and work our offense.
Who needs a drive cancelable low forward when you got that on Geef? Okay, they're playing the patient again.
Ooh.
Caught him in the air. Drive rush to get over the jump and got the grab.
We are spending. Batman is spending money to get in.
Oh, got the hit, and then going to this big combo. Reset with the poison. Try to go some cheeky stuff. Try to frame kill with a throw.
Throw frame kill. Aki guy definitely has his offense lapped out, but we get a random super. The punishment is going to be enough to kill for sure with the level 1. That is Batman taking the first match on an unfortunate misinput from Aki guy. That's got to hurt when you're on the final round like that.
He must have been trying to slither back because I know that's quarter circle forward on kicks. That turned into level 1. All right, now we're in the next match. Batman's up 1-0.
That normal is doing so much work for him to get his offense started.
Nice stuff with the standing medium punch and caught the perfect parry off the fireball. Jumps. Okay, plus frames.
Caught him trying to jump back. Scared of the resets.
Ooh, pressing the plus frames and got hit for it. Gets a big B&B.
Why is Aki combo so long?
Because she's so cool.
Yeah,
Ooh, through the parry and through again.
Another grab will do it.
Contesting that Aki's the grappler in this matchup, not Zangief.
Zangief is susceptible to throws, susceptible to offense, doesn't have the craziest reversal. You saw Batman representing drive reversal and stuff like that earlier. Kind of the get off me button.
Yeah.
Aki guy does have a lot of stagger pressure. You could see him using it. Really solid stagger pressure, especially against a character that doesn't have a DP.
Yeah, exactly. And her mix is so solid, having a plus on the block low and then overhead that's tricky to see.
Yep.
Got the party started with Fireball. Got the hit with the crouching medium kick, but didn't go into anything. Looks like a missed SPD turned into a neutral jump.
Yeah, meets him in the air too. Gets the punish. That chips a little bit of drive.
Oh. And Batman's jumping out to avoid this drive chip damage, but Aki guy's just not catching the anti-airs.
And they're both kind of just sitting back, recovering drive gauge, looking at each other kind of funky. Oh, Aki guy gets the reset on the command grab.
Yeah, he missed the drive rush standing medium punch, but it was okay. He got that reset.
Plus frames. This time, Badman not willing to spend the drive reversal and go into burnout, but we go into burnout anyway. We do have 3 bars to work with. That Zangief level 3 is always something to watch out for, and there it is.
My loyal fans!
Gnarly, we had to spend it, but I don't know if we're that mad if we're Aki Guy. Going into the final round with a whole 3 bars to spend over your opponent this time.
Yeah.
Not looking like we're in too bad of a position. They both drive rush right away. Applies the poison in the corner. Get off of me. Drive reversal. Getting represented, like we say. Aki Guy staying on point with the anti-airs, but
delayed the throw so he could get a punish counter and full damage. Beat him in the air into level 3.
I don't know about that. Look, even Badman wasn't ready to punish. Just gets the knockdown, tried to work his Oki.
All right, but caught it there and then got the tick throw off the light jab. Drive rushes in for the plus frames.
Oh my goodness. What great spacing from Aki Guy. And we get the drive rush overhead. Aki Guy tying it up now, staying alive, and it's 1-1 going into a final match.
Wow, this is going back and forth. Both of the momentum is swinging like a crazy pendulum, going back and forth on either side. Okay, they're taking the time to sit and think.
Yeah.
Aki Guy is staying hydrated.
I might want to take a break too after those sets.
Shout out water.
Shout out water.
Yeah, I like that Batman switching up his approach because he was very patient on Guildhouse, and now he's like taking this aggressive side. And Aki Guy wasn't ready, but it looks like he's calming the storm a little bit. So maybe Batman will switch to be more patient.
Oh my goodness. He grabbed him from just about the other side of the screen. SPD has incredible range.
Big jump in, got that huge hit, and then,
This input SPD, it looks like. Yeah, and we spent a lot of drive gauge trying to assert our pressure. We're getting punish counter too. Yeah, just spend it, go into burnout. No big deal. We have a lot of extra health. Like Ubahar was saying earlier, to eat these fireballs, but Aki has such good burnout pressure.
You can't press, you can't press.
And what do we have if we're Geef? Just a level 1? This is just about checkmate for the round.
Yeah, with the correct routing, which I know Aki Guy will spend all the OD specials to get this. Yep. Poison Whip. Drive Rush. OD Cruel Fate. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, Aki with the anime combos. Aki Guy closing it out.
Had to spend the level 1, but if it's to close out the round, it's always worth it.
Yeah. Geef with that extra 1,000 health. Sometimes it could be
it could be a gamble.
Yeah. You kind of messes people up on what kills and what doesn't too. You know, most characters don't have that health buff. Wow. Shimmy into SBD.
Oh, tried to go for the cheeky light kick into the bear grab.
Yeah. Badman in a corner, taking all the tricks out of the bag now. Oh, we're on point with the anti-airs for Aki Guy too. Look, Aki Guy really controlling the screen now as well, working the fireball drive rush.
I like it that he's stopping his momentum early with, got the OD slide to get out, but now he's burnt out in the corner, but has a level 2. Confirms the level 3 off the crouching medium kick. Not normally special cancelable, but it is cancelable with level 2 with supers.
Yeah, really nice way to spend that level 3, recover your drive gauge. You can kind of sit back. It gives you your space, but we go gamble on the jump in. We don't have bar to defend ourselves. Oh, that's really minus.
Oh, what a perfect parry.
My goodness, he brings him back into the corner. You got to hold this offense. Maybe one more driver.
Nice headbutt to catch the jump out from Aki Guy. Oh my god.
We've eyes on TreeWiz here, really invested in this set.
I think we all are. I hear the crowd going crazy after every hit.
Oh my goodness, what a perfectly timed.
Oh! He didn't jump!
Those are the kind of level 3s you get from somebody that's been playing Geef for a long time. Knows in those gnarly scrambles when that just kind of leaves somebody mind just to turn that 360.
Burnt out.
Aki with no DP reversal is forced to slither out, spend 2 bars, gets ourselves in burnout, but that's a big punish. Now, for Aki Guy, the game plan here is how do we recover gauge?
He's just gonna stay full screen. Gets the SPD off the punish.
Goodness, Badman finding the gap in the pressure, punishing with an SPD to close the set. Badman is moving on. Wow. That was gnarly. What a close set.
Number 1. But let's get into it. Ubehara. It's going to be Samurai and SodaCan kicking us off. Going to be rocking with the Rashid instead of the the Akuma.
Yes, very much so. You know what? Taking nice and slow here, and Samurai locating a the first fireball and the first hit, but drive rush again, using the crouch short into the spinning mixer, driving Samurai to the corner now.
Yeah, that corner carry so important, but Samurai places their jab so well and busting out as well with the DPOS to give themselves some real estate. That fireball, we talked about the whirlwind shot, but the Akuma fireball comes at such a pace that it's hard to deal with, but the perfect parry, the perfect answer.
Yeah, a good side switch by SodaCan, finding the pressure and using his positioning here, putting Samurai in the corner here, about even life meter and even in meter until something like that happens. OD reversal by Samurai.
Putting themselves in a burnout, a ballsy choice. You have that level 1 to defend yourself. They look for the stand light kick, not quick enough on the buffer there, and SodaCan kind of ump-checking Samurai, man. Samurai's been around for a while, so we're going to let the DI rip.
I mean, a player like Samurai, he has reactions, but not to a throw like that. Pushing Samurai to the corner, and here comes the Yasar.
Category 5 Hurricane in the corner now. Defense on point, getting the back throw. He still got a, actually, I was going to say block, but the parry to keep the meter in there. Able to get the side switch, though. SodaCan keeping the pressure on Samurai with the level 2 in return. Playing things slow here. You can see no one's really going for a heavy commitment just yet.
Not quite yet. Like you said before, like real commitment, using those lights to pepper in Samurai, just help him cement himself in. But here comes a forward fierce by Samurai into the Tatsu. Drive rushing in, locating a throw, pushing SodaCan all the way to the corner now.
Oh man, so much meter to work with. The cross cuts on point. SodaCan, offensive DP there, keeping Samurai into the corner. Still has that level 1 with Akuma's health. You don't need it too much damage, but speaking of damage, just enough to close it out there. That stand, light kick confirmed. 1 round apiece now.
Yeah, all tied up here in winter semifinals in game number 1. Demon Flip trading in the air with SodaCan and low forward on the block. Drive rushing in for the jabs. And again, right back at you. SodaCan try to push Samurai all the way through.
Samurai low on drive gauge again. It's not a position you see him in too much, but playing confident knowing they have that level 3. No reaction to the DI though. It seemed like SodaCan was trying to air there. Has the level 2, so it comes down to a point of how much life do you want off the board for Samurai before you pop that. But Samurai with the reset.
Using the fireball to space out and fireball trap, making quick work of SodaCan using the anti-air, and here comes Yasar.
Big time damage, and look at the damage on the drive gauge as well. You get the corner carry with the OD spinning mixer, also get the knockdown. Samurai is able to walk back. Akuma, one of the better walk speeds in the game, has that level 3. We saw that stand light kick confirmed to end the last round. We might see it again here. You see them fishing for it.
Oh, using the whirlwind shot to trade with that fireball there. You know what? I love the approach that SodaCan's taking right now. Just taking it nice and slow. Doesn't need to overcommit to an option here. And here comes Samurai, level 3 incoming. That's going to close out the game number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was just that light confirm he was looking for. He was either fishing with that stand light, but able to drive rush in and also just find a light. Akuma's lights, man, they're able to convert into so many different options with that level 3 on deck. Scaling be damned, man. He's probably going to kill you if he wants to, but Samurai going to take that first game there. SodaCan playing a slower pace and turning it up quickly this time.
All right, locating a throw into the OD whirlwind shot. Drive reversal on Samurai's end here. Get SodaCan off of him. And okay, little back roundhouse action by SodaCan. You know, space out doesn't quite big. Oh, using the dive kick to stuff the anti-air attempt by SodaCan.
I hate that that happened because Rashid players will downplay that heavy spinning mixer so much. And now that I've seen it lose to dive kick, they got some ammunition when it comes to that argument. And speaking of ammunition, SodaCan, a lot of meter to work with.
All right, using that pressure and closing out the round with the Eagle Spike. All right, going into this next round here. Using the enhance, using the enhance shot to try to get it in, but against a player like Samurai who just displayed a phenomenal anti-air, you can't really display that often too often.
Yeah, SodaCan, a player that is known to jump a lot right there, ends up getting that meaty cross-up, and Samurai not going to hold it. Samurai, when he busts out with his DP, he's very selective with it. It's a momentum base for him. It's not like a press of emergency red button. He's going to do it to try to even the mental game.
Very much so. Samurai, healthy in the life bar, and then SodaCan kind of bleeding out, and also in the drive bar division as well. And the throw, closing out the round there, and Samurai on his way to his second game here.
Yeah, reminder for top 8, it's going to be first to 3 all the way through. SodaCan trying to get some space, knowing they have that level 2. They can pop the Yasar if they need an offensive approach here. And now, whiffing buttons in each other's face. Samurai, the walk back 5-knuckle shuffle, but no huge conversion. There's that cross-up again from SodaCan.
Here comes another Yasar by SodaCan here. It looks like we've just seen this before, and we're going to parry the Yasar here. And okay, drive reversal on the enhanced mixer.
Cannot afford to get clipped if you are SodaCan here. Samurai Does get that hit. He's going to build up 3 bars of drive gauge off the very tip of that heavy spinning mixer. Able to get the anti-air. What a deep jump in, but not close enough to get the button behind it. DI finds its mark. Has a level 1 to work with. Samurai low on drive gauge.
And here comes SodaCan. You know, oppressing Samurai in the corner here. Fighting the low 4, but Samurai finding the answer out. But, oh, drops the combo.
Still has the critical art. DI not close enough in the corner. SodaCan putting himself in burnout to keep the pressure on. Gonna look for the chip with the Yasar.
And here comes SodaCan establishing his pressure here with the Yasar. And oh, here comes Samurai with the counter hit pressure here. And oh, getting his meter back all the way through. And here comes the level 3 for the chip out, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the second game going to Samurai.
Yeah, a great calculation with the meter on deck there, realizing he could go for that chip kill with the level 3. Unfortunately, there was that moment where you saw SodaCan put themselves in burnout to keep the pressure going. Came back to bite him on that one. It's one thing about Samurai, man. They've been around for so long. There are only so many mistakes you can make before he's going to take advantage of it. Now, SodaCan staring that 3-0 in the face.
Yeah, well, oh, here comes Samurai using this counter hit confirm into the corner here, taking the bar out with a drive impact. And now they're about even a bar. Samurai in the green. Oh, okay.
Peppering with these lights. Playing in a very peculiar position. They're waiting for SodaCan to approach the skies, but not ready with the anti-air there. The jump heavy kick. Throw to make it sweeter. Not close to putting up that level 2 yet, but just playing the space game. It's getting scrambly, Ubehara.
Oh, I definitely see that. Drive rushing in, using the roundhouse as well, and finding the lows here. And here comes the level 1. Is it going to close out? And yes, it does. SodaCan taking the first round in game number 3.
Just enough damage there, and SodaCan finding some life. Trying to put himself on the board here. Samurai taking the back foot early. Carry on point for those fireballs, getting the throw as well. Into the corner, SodaCan spending a lot of meter to put themselves in this position. See if they can make it work.
Oh, whiffing there and whip punishing with the sweep Samurai. And now SodaCan is in burnout here, but SodaCan not deterred at all. Just trying to pressure back here against Samurai.
Best defense is the best offense sometimes. Unfortunately, getting caught out of the air there. Samurai taking him over to the corner. Great defense thus far, blocking that overhead. They're trying to stick in these lights to break up any of these strings or the movement. Getting caught by the DI though. Samurai, all the meter in the world to work with. Could be as expensive as he wants, but he's just going to take the knockdown.
Oh, the blocked enhanced mixer and closing out the round and going to set point Samurai.
And it makes it even more dangerous just because Samurai coming in with that level 3 on deck. There's so much damage on the table early if they choose to look for it. SodaCan, though, also has that level 2, as we know is the game changer, stands in his face. Samurai taking the Adamant Flame, playing patient.
Oh, also playing patient as well. SodaCan, oh, and the dive kick going over those, holding the whirlwind shot and shimmying, locating another throw, pushing SodaCan to the corner here, and level 1 reversal to get out of the corner.
Yeah, that side swap off the super receive kick makes it such a great option to wake up with if you do read one of those buttons. Samurai still sitting with that level 3. SodaCan hitting the first mark here. Level 2 on deck. See if they backdash off of this Oki. Taking their plus frames. Low forward again. Samurai back to the wall.
Oh, okay. Nice roundhouse by SodaCan here. And, oh, counter hit confirm. It's into level 3. No, does not decide to spend it here, but he is in burnout. And SodaCan taking full advantage to here, burning out of himself. And going to Yasar to pressure him out.
Yeah, and this is just so much chip on the table. At any point, SodaCan could just let it walk up or kick this bad boy at him, and now you have to eat it on wake up. It dissipates right in time. The spinning mixer pressure, not enough to close it out. They dash up and sneaking in the low forward with SodaCan. I'm not sure if that was a buffer for level 3, but a wake up dash was definitely a choice.
Oh, it was a choice here, and the choice was made here. And oh, a counter hit was tagged by SodaCan, but you know what? Did not capitalize on Samurai. Pushing SodaCan all the way to the corner now. Taking up some space here, using the dive kick option to keep SodaCan locked into the corner now.
Yeah, just waiting for a jump out there. No anti-air just yet. It was meaty from the side of SodaCan. Light kick confirm. Over the corner we go. You see them that walk back. He's looking for that heavy punch over and over. Excuse me, the stand medium. Just to, whiff punish whatever attempt from SodaCan comes out. Speaking of attempts, attempt for the OD DP right there. Samurai in the corner having to eat these fireballs. Smart to eat the damage on that one. But he canceled into drive rush. Not exactly sure what he was looking for, but no reaction to the DI. Now in burnout, back to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, with a character like Rashid, yeah, being in burnout, definitely not where you want to be. And here comes Yasar. He's going to kick it out of him, and it's going to close out the round here. SodaCan staying alive.
Yeah, understanding the spot that he was in, just kicking it at him. Didn't have to take up any space on that one. Not necessarily a checkmate because the level 2 could go through fireballs, but wasn't looking good for Samurai. And now SodaCan on the verge of tying things up 2-2, finds himself a throw. Almost 50% down for Samurai early here.
All right, just keeping Samurai contained here and punishing the block sweep with a sweep of his own. SodaCan keeping Samurai all the way into the corner now, depleting his health bar. Now Samurai is bleeding out, ladies and gentlemen, and DI finding its mark here, and SodaCan's gonna close it out with an OD speeding mixer.
Yeah, the OGs always preach take the throw. You know what I'm saying? But when you eat 4 of them, I'm like, well, I don't know, man. But 2-2 now, SodaCan able to make some magic happen. Samurai, I always call it the Senkou special. I know he's not from Senkou anymore, but dying with level 3 on deck, if you go to Senkou, bro, all of us do it. All of us do it. But SodaCan right now taking advantage of the momentum. Samurai over towards the corner. It looked like an attempt to whiff the whirlwind shot there to look for the punish counter throw, just not quick enough on the action.
Very much so. And here comes a light conversion by Samurai in here. You know, creating some space here, but SodaCan smart, drive rushing in, using that jab to clear space. Jumping in. Oh, no anti-air attempt by Samurai.
Slowly waiting for his gauge to come back here. Still has a level 1 in his pocket. SodaCan also, I mean, just sitting still, knowing that you need the drive gauge to kind of work and finish this thing, is just staying back, throwing those whirlwind shots. Every block is going in his favor thus far. Samurai spend a lot on these low forwards and not getting too much out of it yet.
Oh, okay, DI attempt blocked. That was really smart on Samurai's part, just to hold down back. And here comes these whirlwind shots by SodaCan, trying to compete with the firewall pressure that Samurai's establishing at the moment. And oh, okay, forward medium kick into the demon flip dive kick, and here comes a drive rush from SodaCan, pushing Samurai to the corner. And oh, it's burning out here. Are we gonna spend level 1? Oh no, decides to go for the mix instead. Oh no, here comes the level 1.
I mean, you gotta recognize the combo routing, man. This is SodaCan, bro.
This is SodaCan.
If there's a will to kill, there's a way to kill. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This is the SodaCan, and now, in the blink of an eye on set point, reverse 3-0 on the verge.
Okay, nice. Pushing SodaCan all the way to the corner here, using his offensive pressure, just going in on SodaCan. After SodaCan was just completely pounding him in the corner the last round.
You're doing what? Hey, what? Gets the throw.
You know what I said.
Hey, make it sweeter with 2 of them. Has the Yasar in his back pocket if he chooses to spend it. A little bit of drive gauge going in here. Oh, wow, staring in the face of a demon, man.
Just walking up throw. The confidence on SodaCan right now, just playing with so much gas at the moment. And okay, both in burnout here at level 3. It's going to close out this round, and we're going to be tied up 2 apiece in game number 5.
Everyone's so worried about, oh, it's not enough. Never mind, he's alive by a sliver. Critical art still on deck for SodaCan here. He looks for the slide. Not able to punish, but the fireball to close it out. A little too close for comfort. A little too close for comfort. But now, Ubehara, final game, final round of our first match. A winner's top 8. And SodaCan starting it off with a bang into the Yasar.
Yasar, okay, he dashes through, so the Yasar will get full purchase here. And we're going to kick him out of. Yes, we do. Trying to burn out some meter here. Going for the drive rush overhead. And the pressure. And old level 1 is on the table. But here goes. Ah! Okay, good reversal by Samurai.
He's out of there. Skin of his teeth. Just a little bit left. You can't even afford anything to get. The perfect parry. Are you not entertained, Ubehara?
Oh, I'm super entertained at the moment. Holy, you know what? Samurai's doing his best to keep.
Oh!
And the trade on the dive kick from the whirlwind shot, and SodaCan reverse 3-0ing Samurai here in winner semis.
My
problem as well, pressuring Kimberly, but Kimberly also has pressure tools as well, using those 2 cans to set up.
See how things play out here. Another winner, semifinals, 1st to 3, all the way through for our top 8. Chumpslayer will go to the corner, spending a lot of drive gauge, a delayed dive kick as well for the knockdown.
Okay, looking at a throw here. And using that medium kick to keep YJK in the corner. And oh, great tech attempt by YJK. Chumpslayer, you know what, spending a lot of meter, but you know what, YJK bleeding out here. And oh, using the target combo to side switch, great positioning, great awareness by YJK.
Yeah, YJK too uses the pain cans very sparingly, very frugal with it. Want to make sure it's optional, but optimal. But I tell you what, man, that heavy kick is something you see YJK do a lot meaty. And there's the double pain can trying to attack the drive gauge, and of course you don't get out for free.
You cannot. Yeah, the drive rush does not push Jury all the way out, so she is going to get caught on the tail end of these cans. Okay. Great bait attempt by chumpslayer, seeing the anti-air attempt by YJK and getting this conversion here and dragging YJK to the corner here. And oh, fighting ankles and block. Oh no, the level 3 landing and YJK bleeding out here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not something we see a lot from Chumpslayer either, just a raw wake-up level 3 like that, but it's working out for him here as YJK back to the wall, has the critical art on deck. Low on drive gauge, but they're going to take the side swap instead of popping super. chumpslayer, wake up, OD. Not enough to kill just yet. There's the sweep.
Oh, shimming it back with the stand fierce here, and you know what? Okay, getting this nice level 3 and getting the buff for movement speed. I believe that Kimberly also gets a damage buff as well, right? In level 3 install?
That's exactly right. And they're also going to put chumpslayer into burnout here. Back to the wall. Only level 1 to defend themselves. Giving up the corner, though, and chumpslayer able to mash it out. Not going to get the round as YJK, but as you mentioned, they are going to get that buff for spending that level 3. Seemed like they had in the bag, but chumpslayer we've seen clunch up time and time again. And a familiar start compared to the first round. YJK over in the corner.
Oh, whip punishment is with the crowd sweep here, and oh, Spam Shimmy with the stand fierce here and getting all this beautiful damage here in the corner here. It's setting up the 2 cans, and we're going to get another. Oh, okay.
Not sure exactly why that didn't hit. That was a weird situation
I
off
thought
of
it was
that
gonna
back
hit
rise
too.
there. Yeah, usually that's something we see the juggle with, but hey, chumpslayer definitely happy that didn't hit. And YJK find themselves a back throw back to the middle of the screen, catching the toes, not close enough for the heavy punch.
Okay, YJK burning out here, and chumpslayer capitalizing here. Oh, spending the level 2. But you know what? The counter hit conversion. Oh, into level 1. And this is going to close out the game, ladies and gentlemen. Does not have to spend the pick can to hit chumpslayer with.
Just jumped too many times right there. I'm not sure if he was looking for a delayed die kick that didn't come out, but jumping over twice, not going to be the answer. YJK taking advantage here. Punish counter. Low forward. Going to take the Tatsu knockdown. Oh, wow. What a shimmy. Just a micro walk back into the heavy punch.
Get rewarded with a throw, and another one. Street Fighter 6, and another one. Here we go. DJ Khaled, another one. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, another one. Shimmy, no. Goes with a throw, but finally attack.
Yeah, one too many. Getting caught by the low fireball there. YJK taking advantage of Chump's willingness to take the throw. And if you look at Chump's face, he was not happy about that one.
No, he was not. All right, round start. YJK finding the first hit, dragging chumpslayer all the way to the corner. And using the stand roundhouse, but an OD reversal by chumpslayer said, but okay, the stand fierce, and all this damage is going to get racked up here. Set up the 2 cans. Oh, this time they explode on time. And level 3 on deck for YJK. And
Oh, no.
You know.
The forbidden hug. The forbidden hug. It looked like YJK was going to spend the level 3 right there, but able to, make some magic happen as far as whiffing that throw, making things happen. 2 games up now is YJK. They're forcing a scramble, and it's working out. Chumpslayer, normally peppers in with a lot of lights and interrupts a lot of these gaps, but YJK in the middle of a dogfight is coming up plus right now.
Very much so. And oh, okay. Trading there in mid-screen, and chumpslayer getting a charge there. And you know what? YJK still has 2 cans to work with. And oh, anti-air. Beautiful by chumpslayer. Locating the jump by YJK and closing out the round.
Completely taking away those air options there. Just throwing the low fireball. You're begging YJK to jump at that point because it's almost a free DP if you're going to be jumping over. Punish counter throw here as we head to the Kona. ODDP to break out. Chumpslayer building up that Fuha stock as well. Middle of the screen. Kind of where you want to play if you're jury in this spot because you want to play footsies here. No pun intended.
Oh, great OD dive kick by chumpslayer here. Pushing, oh, YJK to the corner, but great tech by YJK. Seeing the throw by chumpslayer. Okay, but decides to take that one. And now there's a side switch, and the OD reversal will close it out, and chumpslayer goes up 1 game.
Yeah, 2-1 now. You can see the gears starting to turn for chumpslayer, being a little more active. Fortunately, getting caught by the sweep there. Spending the drive reversal. Another option you don't see him bust out too much, but against Kimberly, man, it is kill or be killed. Meaty fireball there. Neutral jump. Love the call out from Chump.
Okay, meaty throw. And okay, YJK decides to jump out, and I love that option by YJK. Gain the trade. YJK has a tall hill to climb. He is suffering in the meter department, the life bar department, but he does get stuffed out, and chumpslayer goes up 1 game or 1 round in this game.
Trying to tie things up 2-2. We already saw reverse 3-0 before, man. We might be in tune for another one here if chumpslayer can make it happen. Oh, big time punish counter. Has that level 2, that also important level 2 that chumpslayer loves, but able to find the gap there with the drive rush overhead. YJK getting themselves some space Chump in retaliation, man. They're getting so much mileage out of that kick, and they're going to spend this entire thing just tie us up 2-2 here.
Very much so, and here comes chumpslayer tying it 2-2. This is no stranger for reverse 3-0ing. Last FITS, he did 2 reverse 3-0s. Hopping into this next game here, can chumpslayer do it at 2 FITS? We'll see. A good slide by YJK, catching ankles here, but a perfect parry attempt by chumpslayer and successful, and getting this nice DP conversion.
The corner now is YJK. Going up the Fuha stocks again, having to sit still. YJK is challenged with a lot of crouch jabs here, but turn chips into chunks is chumpslayer. Still just sticking these buttons out there, daring YJK to try to look for a whip punish. That's exactly what they find. And there's the target combo into the side switch. chumpslayer not wanting to hold the pressure though, spending a lot of drive gauge, trying to get himself out of the spot.
Okay, driver reversal attempt was successful there, pushing off YJK, but here comes YJK, a sliver of health from chumpslayer, and gets the trade, and YJK will go on to set point.
1 round away here. Can they fend off the reverse 3-0? See if chumpslayer takes us back into another final game. Final round still has the level 2 on deck if they want to pop the feng shui engine. YJK, though, it's done a great job of managing his meter, kind of nullifying what chumpslayer likes to do. We talk about chumpslayer likes to pop the level 2, but he only wants to do it when he knows he's going to put you into burnout. If you're never in meter trouble, like YJK is here now, you won't see it. But the minute he saw the orange, man, orange means go, not green.
Yes, but here comes chumpslayer. He's still healthy on the level 2 install here, just mixing up YJK, pressing him. You cannot press in between the string at the moment, but it's really good on YJK's end, just knowing when to press, and just like that. And here comes the level 3, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, just decided to spend it.
Drive reversal, get himself out of the spot now. YJK in burnout has the critical art. Look for the elbow drop, but lands on the fireball. And guess what, man? We're going to another final game, final round.
Okay, we're just whipping in mid-screen here, but so something like that happens. A throw all the way to the corner here. And Chump already grabbing 2 installs, or getting 3, in fact.
Gets 3 throws as well as they try to go over the top. Counter hit there. Gonna be able to build up the level 3 here. Spending all the meter, he dropped it. I'm sure he wanted more. YJK in response though. Gonna spend a bar meter as well to hunt for that burnout with chumpslayer.
Now chumpslayer in burnout here. Now YJK can press chumpslayer here. Oh, all the way to the corner. And DI finding its mark here. And oh, with all the meter in the world here, are we gonna see a burnout? Yes. Into level 3, incoming? Yes, we do. And YJK will be taking it over chumpslayer 3-2, moving on to winners finals.
Able to withhold that reverse 3-0 there by the skin of their teeth. Final game, final round. Even if you look at the health there. And Sagat, Badman, and no respect. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Let's get into it, Ubiharo.
All right, round number 1, game number 1, ladies and gentlemen, here, and opening up. No respect, opening up with a high shot, just keeping Badman contained here, but oh, jump in, stuffed out by the OD Lariat by Badman, and oh, great whip punish by the Stand Fierce by Badman.
Able to sneak in the SPD as well. No respect. Back to the wall. Neutral jump there. I'm not sure if Badman was looking for the lariat either way. No respect. Going to take advantage off of that headbutt attempt. Has the meter to search for the kill here. Badman going to be on the board first. 1 round up on no respect. That's the game, man. You don't want to be in the corner against Zangief, and that's where no respect was living that round.
Round start. And, okay, finding the punish counter there. Badman using the stand short to clear space here, but using his higher knee on block. A little bit positive there. Drive rush again. Great conversion by no respect.
Able to get the corner carry with that Tiger Knee extension, man. Such a great tool from Sagat, because this time around in this game, man, you want to be a brawler. Look at the drive rush to come in, feigning a button, finding a throw. That man, little low on health, no respect. Almost dehydrated here. Checking the plasma, try to build up that meter. Timely jump in from Badman. We're going to spend the level 3 to play the drive gauge game here.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like we mentioned before, yeah, try aim for the drive meter, and now we're pretty even in life gauge as well. And I love that Badman stepped on the brakes there and going over the Tyranny with that jump. And now no respect is in burnout, but burning out Badman in the process.
Able to sneak in the SPD, knowing that Tiger Nexus has that gap. Trying to throw the fireball here. Badman can't block for long. Looking low, no DP just yet. The Tiger Knee, this is the string you don't want to eat. He knew that the chip sequence was incoming and just unfortunately had to eat a hit and hope for the best there.
All right, tied up 1 round apiece here, and opening up with a nice stand forward there, and using the forward light kick to clear space and clipping some ankles, and back throw by Badman into the SPD, racking up some damage here, and the ODDP to stuff the drive rush attempt.
Another anti-air, level 3 on deck for no respect here. Peppering with those long-range normals we were talking about. Oh no, he bet it all off of the negative frames, and Badman gonna take advantage here, level 1. It's just so much damage and then just chunking away at that drive gauge.
Oh, it's very fortunate on Badman, and here comes the SPD that close out the game, the first game going to Badman.
Yeah, a bit of a scramble thus far, but that's the thing about Zangief, man. He wants to scramble. He wants to force these guesses. He wants to look for the SPD off of these wake-up attempts. So no respect. Gonna have to just play this poke game. We saw him turn to the fireball a couple of times. Even the Tiger Knee to try to skip neutral, but keeps on ending in these spots where he's a little too close for comfort with the grappler.
Very much so. And oh, the forward roundhouse whiffs, and Batman capitalizing with the back throw, trying to get positioning here, but here comes no respect here with these light confirms, just peppering in and just pushing Batman all the way to the corner here, and drive rush overhead into the Tiger Nexus, and back throw again, grabbing the corner away from no respect, and DI landing.
Full optimal punish here. OD, SPD, not enough to close it out here. No respect, back to the wall. Can't afford to eat the DI. They look for the SPD as well. No one home on that one. No respect, fighting out of the corner here. Level 2 on deck. They can react to something. You see them wiggling for their life here. Oh, interesting spin from Batman, but the low forward going to work out either way on the verge of a 2-0.
Here we go. Okay, whip punish on the stand, medium kick, and immediately into an SPD there, grabbing some damage. And okay, I love that Batman is so aware that in that spacing that no respect is trying to do that forward short, and oh, using the stand medium kick target combo to push Batman to the corner.
Excellent whiff punish there now, just poking away with the normals we were talking about. Level 3 on deck for both players. Anti-air with the Tiger Knee. Not close enough for that meaty low forward here. Batman putting themselves into burnout, but always threatening with that level 3 is Zangief. You can't afford to get too close to him. No respect knows that. You see them giving up space, not even chucking the plasma because they don't want to get caught by the level 2 ODDP there to get some space. And here's that Tiger Knee string. They keep on, you notice, they keep on going in and back out because they're so worried about that level 3. I warned him. I tried to warn him. I tried to warn him.
I heard you the first time.
I tried to warn him.
And here comes the level 3, closing out this game, and Batman going up 2-0 over no respect.
Damn, it looms over. It changes the way you have to play the game. It's like when you're playing against a modern player with like the modern super reaction, you have to change the way that you approach with the pressure because you know instantly momentum or your life can just be flipped immediately on its head. And when that level 3 is looming and a character lights a got that wants to be close to you so they can land these meaty buttons to just chip away and force this corner carrier, the loops with the Tiger Knee, you're putting yourself in a gambit to where it's like at a certain point, you're going to see that level 3 attempt. It's just a question if you're going to get hit by it. So see how no respect, adapts from here, but Batman right now looking very solid.
Yeah, they're looking extremely dominant, and whip punishing with the stand medium kick here, round start here, and oh, I thought there was another whip punch coming here, but using the stand fierce, no respect to spacing out here, using the Tiger Nexus, using the overhead follow-up, again, Tiger Nexus, a perfect parry by Batman.
We get the throw. That's the second time we've seen him get the throw into the SPD. No respect, just not wanting to hold up. You don't want to eat these Zangief combos too much. Big time punish counter. 2 forward roundhouse. There's a lot of corner carry here with this extension. Even the Tiger Knee to make it sweeter. Almost even on health as well.
Oh, using the forward light kick to clear space here, and no anti-air attempt by no respect here. And again, a successful jump in by Batman. Trying to clear space, knowing that no respect not really looking for the anti-air. No, just down inches his way in, and there's the jump in. You burning out here into the level 2.
Taking the jackhammer for the damage. Not enough to kill. No respect, still alive with his drive gauge. Batman in a bad spot here. Doesn't have any super to counteract any of this or defend himself. You can look for the chip with the fireballs. Into the corner now is no respect. Fishing with that heavy punch, knowing that it has armor on it. Gonna take the Tiger Nexus here. Batman back on live.
All right, now we're inching in. Batman have all his bars here. Now he just inches way in, but the low short finding ankles and closing out the round for no respect.
Yeah, that was so close, especially with Batman getting his meter back, but able to find a low there. No respect, looking solid. Still poking away, has the level 3 on deck. Jumping, not quick enough from Batman.
Oh, whiffing the SPD there and drive rushing in, no respect. Oh, pushing his, just trying to force his way in. And using that medium kick just to space out Batman just quite a little bit.
Jockeying for position. They're whiffing, man. They're searching for some confirmative drive rush. Knowing that, as far as no respect, the Sagat can get a lot of corner carry off of any of these stray buttons. As you see there, taking the knockdown. We are going to spend everything here. It did come off of a couple of lights, so it's going to scale, and then with the Geef damage, not going to be too much damage off the board. So Batman, decently healthy, no respect, with a lot of meter to work with, though.
Oh, using that setup from the level 3, using the forward roundhouse. But fortunately, using the back throw to get the positioning. And man, you know what? Cooking with gas here, but the DI response by no respect will close out the round with an ODDP.
Yeah, now 2 games to 1. I'm noticing a theme this fits. It's consistently being these 2 games to 1 spots. Let's see if No Respect can put us in another final game over here in top 8. But just changing the pace up little by little, fighting a lot of the forward roundhouse or the forward medium kick. Choosing not to be frugal with their meter, finally. Able to cash out with the level 3 off of the jabs and everything. So No Respect, finally just busting out those options from Sagat. It's a very impressive character. You mentioned the Tiger Nexus multiple times. You saw the perfect parry twice from Badman. So see if they switch the follow-up off of it to throw the timing of the perfect parry off.
Locating a stand fierce there. Badman going in. Jumping in. Oh, using the counter hit. Stand strong into the Tiger knee. Just clearing some space. Now we're back to neutral. Great anti-air. Sniffing out the jump by Badman. Drive rush again. Getting that target combo into the Tiger knee. Follow-up safe jump incoming.
Poke it away is Badman. Fighting out of the corner. Going to spend the level 2 here. Can get the side switch. He will take it. Almost equal on health here. Back to the wall. No Respect. Almost even on meter. This is as close as you can want to do, Bihara.
Absolutely. I mean, Badman, No Respect, he has level 2 on deck, so if Badman decides to do anything but win this round using these light confirms into that drive rush, into set point, let's get it. Okay, nice high target shot by No Respect here. Okay, respecting the distance here, doesn't go out for the anti here, going for the Tiger Nexus, and like we mentioned before, you saw the timing for Badman, try to clip out the follow-up for the Tiger Nexus.
Level 3 on deck here, No Respect. Almost like a cross-up, but still landing in front of him. Didn't commit to the full punish counter target combo there. Low on drive gauge is Badman. Still has the level 1. You saw him wiggling just in case he saw that Tiger knee come out. Gets the sweep, knockdown.
Oh, we're jumping. Okay, nice throw attempt by Badman, but it gets teched by No Respect. And, okay, going into burnout for this. Has to space up Badman using the high tiger shots to keep him out and the crouch fierces. But now in burnout, finding the wall here, ladies and gentlemen. Here, he's setting up the lariat into the level 1. I don't believe this is gonna kill. Oh, just inches away from death. Jumping here, air to air, closing out the game, and Badman will be moving on over No Respect.
So you can use the heavy ball to try to work around and find a punish counter that way, but we'll see how things go. Julio Fuentes took it 3-1 over TreeWiz last time. See if anything's different this time, Ubihara.
All right, round start, game one, round 1. And already clearing space, TreeWiz, but already Julio pushing off TreeWiz, using this conversion to push him all the way to the corner. But phenomenal Blanca ball into the drive rush river run.
And there's the punish counter we were just talking about right there. Able to get some of these extended buttons or even the fireball startup to find the slide afterwards. So much corner carry, and there's actually other options. You can throw the doll and look for Oki, but currently TreeWiz low on drive gauge. There's the ball to get around the purple stuff we were also talking about, Ubihara.
Now, okay, option from TreeWiz here. Now grabbing some space here, but not giving Julio not ample amount of space, just the correct amount of space. But now Julio pushes him all the way out, so now his zoning can be more effective.
And if you're TreeWiz, there's no rush here. You have a lot of drive gauge to work with. 50 seconds on the clock. Still looking good on health. Finding the crouching medium punch, though. Gonna get the medium ball Oki here. So the answer is gonna be from Julio Fuentes. Very frugal with the way that they use the OD amnesia. More or less want to use the purple stuff to create spaces. You see them use the departure there off of the first teleport. Gets the disjoint into the level 2. This should be enough to close it out. The Lavushka doing the heavy lifting, and Julio Fuentes on the board first. That's the thing about playing against GP, man. You can do everything right. You do one thing wrong, and it's the end of the round.
No, I definitely agree here. And just like that, using the crouch shot into the drive rush, into the ball here, pushing Julio all the way to the corner here. But I loved how he used the ball for the Oki option instead of like drive rushing in.
Punish counter throw, side swap, not where you want to be. That double portal setup is such a tough thing to deal with in this game. TreeWiz, though, able to find the light. Julio, 2-1 point for the hops, man. You see TreeWiz throw it out sometimes just to test the reactions. I don't see Julio, unfortunately, get caught by that hop too many times at all, but very healthy lead here for TreeWiz. Julio Fuentes, though, going to get a lot more corner carry. The slide, no punish, though.
All right, trying to space out here. Oh, here come the lightning beast. Here we go. About a neutral jump by Julio Fuentes here into his own level 2. Try to burn out TreeWiz, but he'll burn out on his own accord.
Yeah, that's the thing with Julio Fuentes popping that level 2. You know that TreeWiz's only option is to go into burnout under his own accord. He has the level 1 here. He can't look for the finisher. You saw the buffer, the right play from Julio Fuentes, but the lightning beast lasting a little too long for comfort, and TreeWiz able to make some magic happen.
Now we're tied up 1 apiece in game number 1 here. Who's going to come out on top? But TreeWiz drive rushing in, but Julio pushing him off successfully, setting up the portal here.
still taking space. We talked about that, man. Julio, oh my God, deep cross-up. I don't even think TreeWiz thought that was going to hit. But we talk about Julio Fuentes throwing the purple stuff, not to be annoying, but to take space with JP's body himself, as you can see here, setting out the ghost. He's baiting TreeWiz. He wants to see what the reaction is going to be. Now the portal will get him to sit still. Sitting comfortable, man. Departure behind him. You have to be careful. Double teleport the disjoint. Able to get the side swap with the spike as well.
All right. Throw attempts. Here we go. 2, 3 in a row. 4. I mean, TreeWiz, he has a life to spare, and the DI will close out the round and the game. And game number 1 going to Julio Fuentes.
Yeah, just keep in control with these portals, man. The departure, either the spike or anything. Unfortunately, as a Blanca player, man, you don't want to sit still. And it's doing exactly what you don't want. And TreeWiz is going to have to sit and think and be a little more methodical in the approach. We saw the whiff ball a couple of times to find some throws, but it's that right there. That double portal setup is so tough to deal with regardless of the character you pick.
Yeah, now, like we mentioned before, yeah, now I definitely see it. Just using the purple stuff just to clear space, but already in the corner, Julio Fuentes, but using his defense to push up TreeWiz.
Try to use the heavy kick there, looking for a punish counter in the air. In the corner, but man, JP in the corner as well, just so dangerous because you're worried about the amnesia or the disjoints. Catching the beginning of that drive rush there. TreeWiz throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Julio, man. But the defense has been on point. OD ball, gotta worry about the departure. You expected the spike, but in came JP, and now one hit away from getting this round over.
Trying to space out just a little bit more against Julio Fuentes, but you know what? The double spikes are going to close out the round, and Julio is on his way to a second game here, ladies and gentlemen.
Just so tough to deal with, man. We talked about how Blanca's able to create space, but Julio's done a great job thus far of shutting it down. Now with that level 2 in the pocket, you know the Labushka's going to come in as soon as TreeWiz is low on drive gauge, because you either attack the drive gauge or you find an opening for a juggle. And speaking of juggles, man, we're going to see it again, 50% down for TreeWiz.
And there's another departure opening by Julio Fuentes, and into the level 2 here. We're going to aim for his meter here, and locating the hit. Are we going to spend the rest of the meter here? No, we do not. And great departure by Julio Fuentes, ending it with a perfect KO.
Yeah, we talk about that portal setup in the corner, man. There's almost no right answer. You know what I'm saying? You take a big swing like that, cost you your life. That level 2 also just able to pester. You can only block for so long, and the tough part is like, even if you do block the entire thing, it's like, what's your reward? 3 bars of drive gauge gone? You know what I'm saying? It's just JP is constantly putting you in these positions where the odds are stacked against you. So let's see if TreeWiz just puts his foot on the gas pedal just a little bit more here. You have to force the issue against Julio, because as we mentioned, they're going to use the purple stuff to take up space.
Very much so. Going into this next game is going to be very important for TreeWiz. Into game number 3 we go. Round start. Oh, he neutral jump by Julio Fuentes, but he gets stuffed here. And nice forward hit conversion by TreeWiz, dragging Julio to the corner, and he gets rewarded with an Oki throw. And okay.
This is what we were talking about. You cannot be afraid in the corner. The OD amnesia is always a threat that's looming, but you gotta force the issue, or else you're gonna give Julio Fuentes space. He's gonna look for those portals again, and that's kind of been the bane of TreeWiz's existence here. OD amnesia finally showing its face, but TreeWiz not afraid to press and not afraid of the OD up ball.
And again, Amnesia finding its mark yet again, and we're gonna get a jump conversion by Julio Fuentes here. He's setting up the portals now, and drive rush again, gaining the trade, and the disjoint, the hitbox already playing a huge part in this set. And oh my goodness, the zoning from Julio, very on point at the moment.
Yeah, Julio understanding that TreeWiz is almost in burnout, so he used the double spike, knowing that the only option is to pretty much jump at this point. But TreeWiz did a good job of keeping his drive gauge alive. Julio going to spend the entire level 2, all the meter in the world to work with. So this is going to send us to potentially a final round. Oh, no, never mind. Why would I doubt him? Why would I doubt him?
Optimal.
Yeah, optimal. Optimal. Why would I doubt him? But yeah, Julio, man, trying to make it a clean 3-0 here. TreeWiz has been finding a little bit of success off of this drive rush. It's just JP such a dangerous character. Even pressing in the face of the OD amnesia set off was working out for TreeWiz. So let's see if he can do it here.
And like we mentioned before, yeah, as soon as he starts playing with aggression, look how much it got him. You pushed Julio all the way to the corner here, but Julio having great defense, and TreeWiz kind of bleeding out in the meter department here. But you know what? Pushing up Julio, getting back into green bars now. Jumping in, anti-air tempo, Julio successful, and the OD departure.
Has meter to work with, can look for the lightning beast, just has to find something, some confirm, some block. There it is, the OD ball into the level 2. It's what TreeWiz loves to do. It's a very optimal way to spend it to get the side swap. I don't think TreeWiz was ready for that either. They weren't holding the charge down for that ball. Now, Julio Fuentes knows that he can't get away completely with the spike here. That level 1 is enhanced. Staying away though, massive life lead for Julio. Does not have to push the issue at all, and also has that level 2.
Also has a massive meter. Has massive meter, and it also has great health bar. And here's the level 2 going for the aiming for the meter here, but into the throw and closing out the set 3-0 over TreeWiz. And TreeWiz is unfortunately out of the tournament. If he sees a gap or he knows you're being passive, he's going to take advantage of that 100%.
That's exactly right. Well, let's get into the action here. It's going to be chumpslayer and Badman. First to 3 all the way through. chumpslayer, more throws in the corner. 50% off the board already for Badman. Able to fight the way out of the corner, though. It's one thing you can do if you get space to look for the drive rush, but getting caught by the DI now in Burnout level 1. Not going to defend any of these DIs, so I'm not a man who believes in checkmates, but it was not looking good for Badman.
Yeah, it's not looking great for Badman at all. And here comes chumpslayer, just burning all his meter here. Does he spend the level 1? Yes, he does. And he's going to close out the first round in game number 1.
Yeah, you know you can't take any chances against a Geef. You could have took the knockdown and like looked for another option on Wake Up or something for, you know, chip kill or anything, but you're not going to take any chances against a Zangief. Not sure if they're looking for the drive rush before that SVD attempt, but chumpslayer going to take advantage over the corner again.
Yeah, over to the corner again, and here comes chumpslayer, but a great drive rush reversal by Badman here, and the stand fierce, just a counter hit, just a push up chump, just inching his way forward.
Using the armor as well off that fierce. We get the knockdown here off the Larry at the level 3 looming. Probably expected Chump to go for a dive kick there, but just a jump in button. Almost putting a level 3 of their own. Wheel kick getting some space now.
Oh, burning out for this pressure and going to level 2 immediately. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a round for Badman, tied up 1 round apiece in game number 1.
Both players showing they're not afraid to spin the meter if it does mean the end of the round. We talk about not taking chances against Geef. You don't want to take chances against chumpslayer, because if you give him a moment to breathe, you can do something like that. Find a cross up, has the level 3 on deck. Badman low on drive gauge as we get back to the middle of the screen here.
All right, just enforcing his will here, and okay, drive rushing anti-air immediately, and here comes the level 2, like we mentioned before. He's going to use that level 2 just to try to burn you out, or when you're in burnout, rather.
And now in burnout with just the level 1 is Geef, nothing to defend yourself. chumpslayer, all the meter in the world to work with, including that level 2. We're not even going to have to see the level 1 be spent. Perfect KO to put an exclamation point on it. chumpslayer on the board first.
All right, moving on to game number 2 here, and an OD option from chumpslayer for a round start, spending half his meter here and already getting the punish counter. Going to the red here, and an SPD attempt by Badman.
That's the first one really seen land right there. They've been in a spot where they look for it, and actually they're going to find it again. chumpslayer now can't afford to eat another one, just whiffing that head, but not sure if that was on purpose. They followed up with Hellstab, and they're going to put 3 on the board. SPD's looking tight now for Badman.
Just knowing when chumpslayer is going to just sit still, you know what? I just need 3 to end the round here, and here we go. Nice throw attempt by chumpslayer here. No tech attempt by Badman. Getting a charge here, pushing him off with a drive reversal. Badman pushing his way in, using a wheel kick just to clear more space.
Trying to poke away is chumpslayer though. Level 2 now on deck. Get a lot of that Rainbow kick there. Badman whiffing. Big time heavy punch in the corner now. Level 2 on deck to defend themselves, but chumpslayer in a very good spot. Not even pressing the gas too much, knowing that they can wait for Badman to make a mistake, and they did with that whiff. chumpslayer on the verge of a 2-0.
Very much so. All right, moving on to the last round of this game here. But this is the first of 3, so anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. And great drive reversal to push on Badman, and a whiff SPD attempt by Badman. It's going to leave him in a very bad position in the corner.
Wheel kick again to create some space. Still has a level 3. Take the knockdown here. chumpslayer, 3 bars of super on deck to work with. Shutting down the option there is Badman. Trying to stabilize things. You notice the pace has changed a little bit.
All right, getting the back throw here, trying to change positioning here, and chumpslayer kind of bleeding out in the driver department, but doesn't matter. OD lariat into level 3. It's gonna close out this game and the round.
One apiece. Yeah, we talk about the level 3, man. We saw it before when Badman was on screen. That level 3 is the great equalizer whenever you play against Geef. It doesn't matter what the character selection is going to be, man. It can turn the tide of a match very, very quickly. And chumpslayer now turning up the heat. 1 game apiece, building up the Fuha stocks. Badman been doing a good job of just taking up space, but chumpslayer's been able to jump scare him like that. You saw him even in the last round build up some Fuha stocks and immediately throw something at him when he was walking forward. But Badman able to stalk down his prey here.
And I love the approach that Badman is taking right now, just inching his way forward, just ever menacingly. And the jump, unsuccessful, using the OD lariat and into the OD running bear grab. And chumpslayer moments away from death at the moment. Both almost even in bar here.
Going drive gauge is Badman. Another punish counter. Now when Burnout only has a level 1, chumpslayer just got to get him to the corner. Can look for the DI, doesn't even need it. Going over the top, finding the combo 1 round away from up to 1 here. It's been a battle of gauges, man. Badman's been finding himself in the bad spot of Burnout a couple of times here, and Chump's been able to take advantage.
All right, now we're just inching our way in, and okay, forward roundhouse by chumpslayer here, trying to space out, but Badman drive rushing in, getting that crouching light conversions into the health staff. Oki option, headbutt into the lariat.
Now level 3 almost on deck, jumping out. OD lariat to protect the Russian skies. Drive reversal from chumpslayer. Here comes the level 2. Attacking the drive gauge. Gonna get a lot of corner carry here. The thing is like you're gonna be able to build up some meter here for chumpslayer, but in the corner, able to steal it actually. You're not gonna be able to pull up a lot of damage. Only 50% down, still a little bit of that level 2 left to work with, but Badman still sitting in a decent spot.
Yeah, but just making the level 1 here, and DI reaching the wall here, and splat goes Badman, and it doesn't even have to spend the level 1 here. Just completely optimal, like going up 2-1 against Badman.
Had the meter to work with there and defend themselves, but just wasn't, keeping the trigger finger itchy enough. And now chumpslayer, 2-1 lead. Hop knee to get over the fireball, as well as baiting out the DP. Borsch, dynamite low on drive gauge early, and life is chumpslayer.
Getting counter hit conversion here, using the fireball to help him clear some space here, trying to have Badman back off just a little bit, but jumping over Badman. Another whiff SPD from Badman here, and into the level 1, just trying to aim for the meter.
That's the second time we just seen him whiff an SPD in neutral there. Not sure what he's looking for, but chumpslayer able to take advantage here, put themselves in a burnout. Here comes the stomps, man. These things are so hard to deal with a character like Geef. No good reversal option. Now the 2-1 lead and set point for chumpslayer. Trying to move forward over here in losers quarterfinals. See if Badman has anything to say about it. Name of the game is trying to build up that level 2, man. You need to defend yourself from this absolute onslaught chumpslayer is able to put on your drive gauge.
And drive rushing in, using the hop knee. And okay, trying to go for his sweep, but chumpslayer raised to the block and sweeping himself.
In the corner now, back to the wall. Healthy on the drive gauge. chumpslayer still pestering with his offense. Backdash, got caught at the very tip of the wheel kick, but not close enough for Badman to look for the hell stab. In burnout, abusing the headbutt, finding the SPD. Has a lot of super to work with, Ubihara.
And level 1 reversal, finding purchase. And you know what? That's going to give chumpslayer some time. And hop knee over the fireball here, and SPD whipping. And it's set at level 1. This is not quite going to kill quite yet. A sliver of health left. Badman level 2ing. Finding purchase. And we're going to tie this up 1 apiece in game number 4.
Understandable. You take the risk there, man. You know the thing is like if you eat that chip damage, the game's over no matter what. So it's like you might as well let that thing rip, and able to catch the limb there of chumpslayer with the level 2. Badman still alive here.
All right, try to space out right here with the forward heavy kick. All right, trying to inch his way in ever so slightly. Jump in, but jumping attempt failed. OD Lariat finding its mark.
Badman getting a lot of mileage off the hop knee there, jumping over the SPD level 1 to attack the drive gauge here. So one thing about Jury's level 1 as well. Look at that corner carry, man. Able to drive rush behind it as well. Badman having to eat that perfect pair to keep his gauge alive, but you can only do it for so long. DI before the level 2. A lot of drive gauge to work with, and the level 1 should be the round here. And chumpslayer sending Badman out of the tournament with a 3-1 victory here in losers quarterfinal. Enough of the hugging, enough of the hugging. I want to see a beat down here, man. Samurai, Julio Fuentes, loser side, Akuma, JP. Let's get into it, Ubihara.
All right, round number 1, game number 1, and opening up a short hop air fireball opening by Samurai here, and already Julio Fuentes already in the corner here, using the portal, trying to clear space here, and already getting into that close range and jumping in over the fireball. No anti-air attempt by Samurai here, and this great conversion into the heavy Tatsu.
Yeah, using the dive kick there, knowing that JP players are so ready to hit that crouching heavy punch. Anytime they see you in the air, so able to delay it, but switching sides, Julio Fuentes throwing all the purple stuff out here, able to attack. We see another delay there, but Julio Fuentes ready for the perfect parry off a jab. Samurai back in the corner here, trading buttons.
And offensive drive rush reversal by Julio Fuentes, but a back throw to change positioning here, and no super spin, and DP flipping the air and using the stand fierce for the Oki and taking the round. Samurai.
Yeah, playing the aggression well, man. It's one dynamic of this match. It comes down to this walk speed of Akuma, and you're able to get in and out of ranges that JP's kind of want to play at. We talk about the disjoints all the time from these heavy punches and the medium punch, but you're able to wiggle around that a little bit better as Akuma. As we see Samurai now drive rushing in, has a level 3 on deck. Timely jumping from Julio. We're gonna go level 2 to attack the drive gauge. Should be able to get the side swap, yes sir.
And aiming for the meter, they're ending that with a drive impact and parrying the dive kick from Samurai here and teching out and air-to-airing the demon flip from Samurai.
Can you believe that combo string with the level 2 used to get 2 DIs in Season 1? What were we cooking, man? What were we cooking back in the day? But punish, counter, throw now. Samurai in Burnout has the critical art to look for something if he wants it. Pestering with the jabs. Julio willing to give up space, though. You have the life lead. You have him in Burnout. The demon. He catches him landing. Oh, no. Bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here. Die 1,000 deaths. Still alive, though. Julio Fuentes low on drive gauge. Has a level 1 to defend themselves. Meaty fireball to put him in a Burnout and the other fireball to chase down. And Mikey's like, hey, man, if it worked, it worked.
I caught him.
Hey.
All right, we can move on to game number 2 here. Hopefully, Julio Fuentes finds the adaptation soon and shakes off that demon that he just caught in game number 1. And oh, demon flip, using the chop, clear space. And oh, medium Tatsu, pushing Julio Fuentes closer to the corner here. The OD Amnesia rearing his ugly head again.
Still trying to prep her away, seeing the adamant flame attempt there. Trying to get the pressure going with the demon raid there. Julio Fuentes, another timely jumping, man. They've been getting a lot of mileage out of that jump heavy punch. Now the anti-air, not delaying the dive kick because Samurai saw the spike behind him and knew he was going to get juggled either way. So unfortunately, not too many options once you're in the air there.
Very much so. And spacing out with the OD Ghost here and try to feint the fake Ghost at Samurai. Try to force out an option here. Using the portal and sweep comes Samurai and getting rid of the portal immediately.
Julio Fuentes giving up some space here. Just wants room to get the purple stuff going. Neutral jump, delayed the light, and the unk check. The command throws snuck in right there. We saw a DI land early on Samurai, man. Now we're seeing the command throws. What's going on here?
Not too sure, but it's working out for Julio Fuentes. But you know what? Because Samurai kind of bleeding out in the life department, and with a character like Akuma, 9k health, that's pretty scary, not gonna lie. Okay, using another short hop, air fireball to clear space. Now close to the corner here. Julio Fuentes pushing off Samurai, using the OD portals to help clear space.
Also has that level 2 on deck as well. Fireball didn't get the heavy kick juggle off of it, but still protecting the skies as Samurai. Julio knows he just needs a conversion into the level 2 action. Not going to need it at all, of course. JP stands for juggle points, and that's exactly what JP is doing there. One game apiece now. It's been back and forth thus far, but Samurai is kind of have to be the initiator in this situation. Even with the life lead, it's like JP can just chip away at your drive gauge little by little and force you to look for parries and come in behind it with departures and things. So you see Samurai really forcing the issue here.
Yeah. Already in the corner of Julio Fuentes, and Samurai just completely locking out Julio right now. Try to throw away the key, but using the departure to clear space. And oh, jumping out beautiful by Julio Fuentes.
Double portal setup, gets the throw. No punish counter though. Keep the drive gauge healthy. So nice, we'll show it twice. Oh, the wiggle. Just a little crip walk right there. Just to break him up, man. Hey, oh my goodness. Didn't get the extra one, but Samurai not want to hold any of that pressure. That's the funny thing about JP, man. It's like you're so used to everything juggling. Julio's just like, I'll just keep pressing, bro. Something's going to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to whip up on it eventually, right?
Yeah. What's the Simpsons thing where it's like, I'm going to close my eyes and swing my arms. If you get hit, it's your fault.
Okay, just taking some space, take some time, and you know what? The throw landing here. And oh, okay, the OD conversion from the OD fireball into the OD flame, and oh, okay,
God.
level 1 finisher into the perfect KO.
God damn, bro. He was getting his
lot.
ass beat. Oh, we call that back in the day. He was getting mollywop, bro. When's the last time you heard that?
You have 9k health. I don't.
That's the thing I always tell everyone, man. Like, of course, everyone brings up the Akuma 9k health. When he makes you feel like you have 9k health, what the hell's the difference?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, pushing the way to the corner here. And oh, okay, DI through the fireball here. Julio Fuentes using the ghost. Now we're just going to use his time, use his departure to teleport in. You know, taking her time. You know, Julio backing off. You know, try to reevaluate the situation. And here comes an adamant flame by Samurai. Chipping away at Julio's health now.
Oh, what a challenge off the overhead attempt here. Both players almost equal on health. Sure, Julio's going to be looking for that level 2. Samurai knew it, so he went for the drive reversal. It was going to be a level 2 setup for the chip. Now in Burnout, Julio gets the DI, snuck in. Barring a drop here, man. Simple and clean. Samurai into the level 3. Now, 2 games to 1. What a call there for that drive reversal. Knowing that Julio Fuentes had that level 2 in the pocket, he wants to get the block string into the heavy punch to pop the level 2 to force the burnout and make you play his game. Samurai sacrificing the gauge to force the issue in the corner. Now, with that 1 game advantage, it's all looking Samurai.
Okay, demon flip, dive kick. Getting blocked by Julio Fuentes, but here comes Samurai drive rushing, but checked by Julio Fuentes. Another one, not deterred at all. Now pushing Julio all the way to the corner and doing the neutral jump in the corner, getting the DP.
Going back to well with that delayed dive kick there. We get him over the corner, jump over. Knew it wasn't going to be quick enough because of the OD spent there on the fireball, and Julio Fuentes, of course, gets the juggle with it. JP, man, I always make the joke where I'm like, JP players actually don't have any combos. They just know that everything they do goes into itself. So it's like, just turn the stick in quarter circles and good things are going to happen here. And speaking of good things happening for Samurai as they find the throw now on set point on the verge of eliminating Julio out of the tournament.
Okay, drive rushing, meeting each other in the center of the screen, and Julio coming out on top of that and fireballing. Oh, okay, let's see.
The stare down, man. The stare down.
That's crazy.
That's the funniest thing is like you'll see this between high-level players when it's offline, bro. If I play rank, no one is standing still in your face for that long, but able to stare into the eyes of death, and Julio Fuentes trying to fight their way out of the corner. There's the level 2 block string we were talking about earlier. This time it is going to land for him. Samurai, though, smart to parry, but unfortunately getting clipped there. A lot of damage on the board. Now the portal set up. Buffering away is Samurai.
Air to airing the demon flip and getting the juggle point here, and Julio will close out this round.
It's fair, right? That's fair. You know what I mean? One little juggle into the game.
I guess.
Hey, we're talking about 2 of these top tiers, man. I'm not going to have any sympathy towards any Akuma players, but Julio Fuentes now back on the attack, on the verge of tying things up 2-2. Using the departure to bait a fireball and the jump in after. That was a mastermind call from Julio Fuentes.
Yeah, and baiting out the level 3 here from Samurai here, and he's going to close out the round here with a perfect KO, and we're tying it up 2 apiece.
Starting to mix up the rhythm on the approaches there, man. We talk about that departure to try to throw the timing off and get a read on what Samurai wants to do here. Julio Fuentes looking solid as we are 2 games apiece. Managing to meter well as well, getting baited out of that drive reversal. Samurai, Demon Raid. Force the button to whiff, but with that disjoint, man, you're not going to be whiff punishing that thing anytime soon. Might have been looking for a DP buffer there, but got a fireball. Still Julio Fuentes in the corner. Portal to create the space. You see Samurai knowing that the spike's going to come, and Julio's able to run right behind it.
And using the div flip, trying to clear space here, but Julio Fuentes ready. Using the departure now. And you know what? I'm just going to jelly into the corner. And, okay. Just staring each other down lovingly, but it's fine. Trading with the fireball with the low short here.
Oh, the air fireball able to knock the portals out, protecting the skies now. Samurai finding a lot of opportunities in the air. Another one looking for the Demon Raid. Looked like an air throw attempt from the side of Julio Fuentes, but now giving up a lot of real estate. The dive kick coming in again. He's been using this Demon Raid and just the empty jump in to get so much real estate off the board. No level 2 in sight for Julio Fuentes, so he has to get out of this on his own merit. He looked for the DI, but the dive kick coming in, and that's going to be enough to close out the round. Samurai back on set point.
Jeez. All right, set point Samurai. Let's see if there's any adaptation for Julio's side here. He needs to stay alive, ladies and gentlemen. And a DP attempt, it's going to make that so much closer for Samurai. Pushing Julio Fuentes to the corner, drive rushing in. Oh, great option into the adamant flame here. Fireball to DP is set up. Okay, BD fireball. Throw again.
BD Fireball once again has a level 3. Any super at this point is going to end this thing for Samurai. Julio Fuentes setting up the portals, trying to take some space, has a level 2. Samurai knowing all the cards are in his table. He is not pushing the issue. Wiggling back and forth, waiting for a whiff. Found one there, and another one. You reach, and he teaches Samurai 3-2 over Julio Fuentes. Absolutely busting out every single trick in that last game.
But also be extremely minus. So SodaCan being aware of that, let's see how he'll adapt to that change.
All right, let's get into it. Winners, finals, trying to punch our ticket over into grands here. Playing things slow, just far, staggering the offense, using those plus frames. And YJK has been so good tonight at just finding gaps. With this crouch jab, just finding gaps in all of these offensive strings.
Yeah, just using that light string just to find pressure and using that stand roundhouse just to help set up for the cannon setup. But, jumping in. Just protecting him from the drive rush. Crazy. Defensive option cans?
Using it like a Blanca-chan at a certain point, knowing that all their bases is covered. And right there, punish counter throw to close it out. Hey, Coco, I miss you too, bro. Coco, I miss you too. If you're out there, man, if you're among the stars, bro, I just wish I was holding you in my arms right now. But let's get into the match again. YJK up around as we are going to go to the Yasar. Picking up some space here. YJK, great defense thus far. Even the parry off of the jump-in attempt, and oh. Hello? What is... Play Marvel? What is going on here?
So many aerial moves that are being thrown out at the moment here, but YJK currently has SodaCan trapped in the corner now and jumping in, going to air, we're just going to the skies here, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes an overhead for your troubles here, and we're going to close it out with a level 2 here to close out round number 2.
Is this like the neutral that people be talking about in game? Was that neutral right there? Was that footsies?
I'm not too sure anymore.
That looked like a placement match right there, bro. But YJK in the middle of a scramble, able to make it happen. As you mentioned, both players just willing to jump at this point. They're daring each other to anti-air.
Oh, using that OD mixer to push off YJK and jumping out of pressure here, and YJK. Oh, again, the OD mixer finding its mark.
Jump in over the fireball there. SodaCan low on drive gauge. Set up with the run there. Perfect parry, breaking up the monotony. It's a good thing for SodaCan that did drop because the level 1 would have put him into burnout. Now getting themselves some space.
Okay, finding the throw, pushing YJK all the way to the corner. Drive rushing in, but perfect parry, finding its mark. And back throw for the positioning for YJK. And, oh, okay, using the wall jump to clear space and going into burnout. Both in burnout now.
I can't believe that landed in front of him. That was a very peculiar situation, trying to take the burnout string there. I mean, if SodaCan really wants this, he can back up and hit the level 2, but, you know, sometimes he's got to smack somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just mash out that light, working out for SodaCan there, trying to tie things up 1 game apiece.
Drive rush low, finding its mark here, and into the Yasar. All right, dashing through. SodaCan, oh, YJK really ready for that.
Coming back in for some pressure outside of the Yasar here. We get the combo here, building up the level 1, knockdown. So nice, but showed twice in the throw, 50% down early for YJK. Having to pay the tax on the way out though. Didn't get out for free, but now in an advantageous position with that all-holy level 3 of Kimberly.
Okay, drive rushing in. SodaCan pressing his will, burning out here and closing out the game. Okay, we have 1 game apiece here. We have a set, ladies and gentlemen, here going into game number 3.
Yeah, we talked about, man, if it can happen 6 times, it can happen 7. You guys do not want to know what I just did off screen right now. I laughed at that so hard I snorted. Did you hear that, bro? By the way, vote for 6-7 is me with a year over at the Evo Wars. 1 game apiece now. SodaCan coming back in for a little bit more.
All right, try to zone out YJK here with people run shots, and YJK not deterred here. No clearing space here. And okay, OD reversal. SodaCan's part.
Having to spend a lot of meter, though, just to get these opportunities. I mean, it's been an absolute street fight thus far. No pun intended. Punish, counter throw, burnout now for SodaCan.
SodaCan in burnout now. And being pushed to the corner here by YJK. And finding the opening. Here comes SodaCan and Yasar already. Okay, good parry on the Yasar attempt.
Got grabbed, though, in the corner now. SodaCan back online. You know, timing the rhythm a little bit differently in their offensive approach, able to find the throw there, and now on the verge of going up 2-1 here. YJK with a lot of meter to work with. SodaCan, though, we talked about using a lot of drive gauge, man, but it's been working out for him. These raw drive rushes to get in, finding throws, it's all coming up SodaCan so far.
Yeah, here comes the level 3 from YJK here. Gonna get the install, gonna get the speed and the damage buff here. And even if he wins this round, it's gonna move on to the next set. Okay, nice reversal there by SodaCan. Try to push his way in, try to force his way into, right in the corner.
Level 2 on deck as well for SodaCan, jumping in. There's the elbow anti-air, able to dash under for the side switch, low on drive gauge. Take a bar meter now, gotta hold the paint can. Level 1, super Rashid kick, actually gonna work out here, and they caught the whirlwind shot in the middle of a backdash, and now SodaCan up 2-1. Impressive indeed.
But this is let's tell the tape, right? 2-1. Let's see if there's going to be another reverse 3-0 here in the near future here. But okay, opening start, aggression on SodaCan's part. And okay, driving YJK all the way to the corner now.
Jumping away with those lights. Back HK, punish counter. Man, YJK has just been at a life deficit so early, and SodaCan been turning it on, staggering in the lights. Low forward again to keep the pressure going. Another conversion off of a crouch light. SodaCan is smothering right now.
Yeah, you just enforcing his will. He's just running his game, and he looks extremely comfortable in the fact. And using the enhanced mixer to start things off, you know what? Just a little plus frames there just for your worries. And here, oh, OD reversal.
Whirlwind shot getting the trade. Usually you see Rachid get the juggle off of that, but not in time. Able to jump away from the teleport as well. The defense on point from SodaCan. They've been fighting so much magic with these lights, and now Yasar on screen, safe Eagle Spike, chipping away at that drive gauge, man. YJK not able to find the gap to parry there. Less than 2 bars left, trying to fight out, stand medium. OD reversal there from SodaCan. Getting the throw, not looking good for YJK here.
All right, fighting driver slow here, but burns out in the process here. YJK using the drive reversal. Oh, and here comes SodaCan throwing out. Who's it burn out here? And throw tech?
Oh, staggering in the pressure there, still inside burnout, just needs one hit. YJK, get the knockdown. Overhead, trying to take him over to the corner, finds a throw. SodaCan back online.
And okay, just getting his bar back. And DI closing out the round here. And the set. And oh my goodness, SodaCan moving on.
That's
what I'm saying
It
too,
confused
right?
me just a tiny bit there, but enough of that. Slight correction there. Let's get into the match. Ubehara. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Loser semifinal, Samurai versus chumpslayer.
Okay, chumpslayer extremely ready for the anti-air attempt. And okay, going for the Oki. Counter hit confirmed by chumpslayer, using the fireball to just try to inch his way in.
Oh, beautiful whiff punish there. Samurai able to get the side switch and the punish counter throw over the corner.
Well, okay, we're trading over here in the corner here, and now we're just gonna try to inch our way out. Chump's being very cautious. He doesn't really want to jump out because he knows that the deep piece of the prowess of Samurai.
Almost equal on health here. Turning to the fireball. Chumpslayer's low on drive gauge. Gonna have to parry these or block them. Clearing the room for Samurai to drive rush in. Walking back, knowing Chumpslayer has to take this first step.
But using the fireball to help clear space here, and knowing that Samurai is just going to back up. And oh, okay! The misplaced low forward, and that's going to be the round, ladies and gentlemen. Closing out with a DP, and Samurai, a little sigh of relief there for that round.
Yeah, it got tense, man, but the thing about Akuma can explode at any moment. Thus far, though, playing defense well. The whiff punish finds the sweep, and speaking of whiff punishes, second one gonna find its mark. We're gonna spend it early here. You look at Chumpslayer's drive gauge, gonna be very, very low here, and this amount of damage you get off Akuma early is huge.
You're going to start off this game with 50% health. Let's see. Using the fireball to space out correctly. You know what? Keeping Shuri contained. Now she's in the corner here. Just we're going to throw away the key at the moment. You know what? Just because we're killers in space. Low fireball action. And oh, low forward. You're trying to clip some ankles. And oh, okay. Nice parry by Samurai here. Try to find some room here. Chumpslayer try to inch his way in.
Doing the dance here, man. I mean, critical art still on deck for Chumpslayer. Samurai knowing that, no risk. Look for the sweep there, no punish off of it. This time coming in, spending the meter up one game as Samurai. It's been very controlled thus far by Samurai when it comes to neutral. Getting that life lead, not taking any risk on top of it, not forcing the issue too much, just letting Chumpslayer take the first move.
All right, we're going to hop into game number 2 here. An Animate Flame opening by Samurai here. An OD reversed by Chumpslayer on the wake up. And okay, finding the counter hit, but no conversion there by Chumpslayer here. And stand short into the Hadoken by the Samurai here, pushing Samurai to the corner. Chumpslayer with the throw.
Dogged out here, Samurai, a lot of health off the board early. Chumpslayer able to turn up the aggression this time. Samurai was forcing him to the methodical game first time around. Chumpslayer will use the drive gauge to the best of his abilities, try to force the corner issue, but man, the speed of the Akuma fireball, so hard to deal with. It nullifies the raw drive rush attempts. And now, Samurai back on the attack, trying to attack this drive gauge. Both a little low here.
Both pretty even as well. And you know what? Making that string safe, but using the fireball to space out correctly, but Chumpslayer is going to go into burnout first. And DP, the anti-air, Samurai finds the hit. And okay, pretty healthy meter, but spends it and closing out the round there.
Chumpslayer just having to make something happen there. In burnout, looking for the overhead, any form of offense to try to get Samurai in a strike throw situation. Samurai knowing that, now still protecting the skies. A lot of meter to work with, on the verge of going up 2-0 here in loser semis.
All right, throw, Oki, engage. Here we go, drive rushing in with a forward fierce. And okay, finding the crouch strong here into the corner here. And we're gonna burn out here. Yes, we are. Into the level 3, and we're gonna close out that game. Samurai up 2 games to 0.
Optimal as ever is Samurai. 2-0 lead and Chump dying with so much meter on the board. Well, we talk about the level 2 and how players kind of like try to nullify the fact that they're not low on drive gauge most of the time. So Chump cannot pop it and put them in a bad spot there. Samurai knowing that, able to spend things and not give chumpslayer a chance to even use any meter in that spot. So Chump has been doing a good job of getting Samurai over the corner, man, but just little escapes like that. Samurai paying the tax, getting caught with the DP, but it's like, as long as you get breathing room, that's all you really need with Akuma. You want to force the issue with your walk speed.
All right, about even a meter here, and chumpslayer finding another throw. And okay, with punish, with the sweep there, Samurai escaping the corner now. Using the stand fierce into the fireball, a true block string, so that way chumpslayer can press a button in between that. And already, okay.
Still just jockeying for position. Chumpslayer having to play slow, man. It's so uncharacteristic to see him in this spot. Whiffed again. He saw the look in his face. He's like, yeah, man, can't press a lot of things in front of Samurai. Building up a lot of meter now, just wiggling in his face. Adamant Flame plus frames. Backdash, no punish.
Look how strong to clear space, and here comes the level 2 by chumpslayer here. It's going to go for the burnout attempt for Samurai. Using Fireball to clear space, and there is the burnout there for Samurai, and chumpslayer really healthy. DI, and here comes chumpslayer and closing out the round, staying alive here in game number 3.
Finally able to use that level 2, man. He finally caught Samurai in a spot where the drive gauge was low enough that it's actually going to, he's going to get the fruits of his labor on that one, but Samurai able to answer back here. This does a lot of meter. Chumpslayer back to the wall, protecting the skies as Samurai, 50% off the board.
Okay, great backdash awareness by Samurai, avoiding the throw. They're using the stand fierce into the fireball. That's the second time we see that. Yeah, he's definitely trying to fish for a button here. And okay, protecting the skies yet again. DP attempt from Samurai. And okay, we're going to close this out, ladies and gentlemen. This round into level 1. Very smart on Samurai, not choosing to spin the level 2 or the level 3.
And now you are going to build up that level 3 at some point in this potential final round here. Samurai looking for the clean sweep, the full 3-0, low forward early. Chumpslayer in the corner here. Man, he's just been getting these counter hits time and time again. Chumpslayer at such a life deficit, and with Samurai not even being close to burnout, that level 2 is, I mean, not necessarily useless, but you're not going to get the same mileage you normally get out of it.
Yeah, if Samurai tags Chumpslayer just once, Chumpslayer just explodes, just expending all of his meter. And okay, again, a phenomenal anti-air find by Samurai.
You can't afford to get clipped, even if it's with the low forward starter. That's going to close it out. Samurai going to be taking it 3-0 over Chumpslayer and moving into losers finals. Ooh, at this point, if I'm correct.
I believe so. I think YJK looking for 2, and then SodaCan also maybe looking for 2 as well.
Yeah, looking for 2. Yeah, we're going to have the returning champ, as we mentioned, but let's get into the start of losers finals. Samurai on the Akuma. YJK with the Kimberly, with punish early there from Samurai. Take the corner carry here. Demon Ray taking the side swap as well. Interesting to bust out the options. As we mentioned multiple times, man, it is kill or be killed against Kimberly and Samurai. Trying to do the killing.
Yeah, I love that Samurai took, like, you know what, I'm just going to press on the gas, like, immediately on round start, and it's already working wonders. But already in the corner, Samurai, and okay, both even in bar here until that happens, and the DP is going to close the door on this round, ladies and gentlemen.
Samurai been getting so much mileage out of that slight delay on the dive kick from the Demon Raid, and right there, able to clutch things out, get the round. YJK, it's almost like funny. You expect when you play against Samurai for him to come out so slow, so it's got to be throwing you off kilter if immediately he's in your face, because you're like, whoa, 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 but this isn't how you play. What's going on here?
Yeah, like that slow, methodical player that you thought that was Samurai, like now he's just bashing your face in and burning out here. Into level 3 we go, and it's going to close out this game. 1 game to Samurai to 0.
Yeah, we say YJK doesn't whiff often, man, but even if you do it one time, you cannot afford to do it against Samurai. Full optimal cash out there, and now up 1 game. A lot of momentum building for Samurai here. See if he can finish it out and clear this set. That 3 over Chumpslayer, very, very impressive. And it would be even more impressive if he can do the same thing to YJK, but YJK has something to say about it as another low forward. The whiff punish from Samurai on point again.
And finding a counter hit conversion. Here comes YJK. Overhead landing. Okay, finding a sweep. Trying to push his way into the corner here. And okay, great whiff punish by Samurai. Using a sweep of his own. Using the drive rush forward fierce.
50% down now. YJK. Samurai in no hurry here. Demon Raid, dive kick, spaced it. Oh man, big time chop from downtown. Another whiff punish. That's the thing we were talking about before the match. Those micro movements from Akuma, because of the walk speed, he can whiff punish anything because of how fast he moves.
Very much so. Whip punish attempt by YJK is successful with this crouch sweep here and using that command dash to push Samurai all the way to the corner now.
Jump out for free. No anti-air. Low forward again. Getting the knockdown here. So he wants to build up that level 3 meaty fireball. YJK able to get the sweep again. We've seen a couple of raw sweeps land for him.
Ooh, okay, a delayed dive kick by Samurai. You know what? Catching the anti-air attempt from YJK here, and the overhead was going to catch. And level 3 is on the table, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. And we're going to see it here, and Samurai will go 2 games to 0 over YJK.
Don't even be close to 50% around Akuma, bro. Because if it's an overhead, a low forward, even a stand light kick, they're going to be able to convert into that level 3, and it's just so much damage. You literally explode because of it. And now Samurai, this 2-0 lead. I have seen YJK whiff more than I think I've ever seen him whiff before. And a drive rush overhead to start things out. Samurai again catching another whiff punish. It is not safe to press anything right now.
Yeah, Operation SodaCan run back in effect here. Overhead landing once again and closing out the round with a perfect KO.
I think he has places to be, bro. It's getting a little late. Samurai's getting up there in age, man. It's almost time for bed because he is absolutely trying to speed run these 2 matches here. On the verge of a 3-0 over YJK.
Okay. I like the stagger there from YJK, using the jab to see what the option is going to be from Samurai here. And okay, little fierce into 2-step. I like the option there. And okay, no anti-air attempt, but keeping Samurai in the corner here nonetheless.
Oh, no overhead either. Denied by the level 1 reversal. Samurai slowly getting his drive gauge back here. Sending out the purple stuff, getting some space. You saw the buffer for the DP there. Unfortunately, not going to commit to it. YJK getting the elbow drop. Tech to stay alive here. Back to neutral, looking for the overhead once again. That's the thing, man. You can still almost die here if you're YJK. The low forward whip punish. Drive rush in. Look for a bit of a reset. Demon chop. OD Tatsu, though, to take him out of the skies. YJK is showing life.
Alrighty, going into this potential final round in game number 3 here, and YJK starting off strong here. We're getting rewarded with a throw, but Samurai clapping back here, tried to go for the shimmy, but it wasn't really successful at this attempt. But getting trapped in the corner, YJK. Oh, okay, jumping out Samurai.
Taking the knockdown, gotta be wary of this level 3 building up. Now, I mean, it's DEFCON 5, bro. You can die from any hit. YJK in the corner, delay the crouch medium punch. And just like that, Samurai is going to grand finals.
Oh, okay, 3-0. That was extremely dominant by Samurai.
Grand finals, SodaCan on the Rashid, Samurai on the Akuma. I was going to say Akuma on the Samurai. It seems they're so synonymous at this point, but let's get into the action here.
No, I feel that.
SodaCan, that winner side advantage. Just got to win 3. SodaCan got to make the climb, win 6 here, and start things off slow. We talk about Samurai able to make people play uncharacteristically. Right there could be a sign. We talked about SodaCan taking to the skies a lot, but if you get denied early, see if it deters them.
Absolutely. I mean, I like the fact that, oh, okay, the perfect parry finding purchase here, and we're gonna lock Rashid into the corner now. And okay, nice light conversion into the OD fireball here. Sweep fighting angles here and catching the meter with the throw here. And OD reversal pushing off Samurai.
Yeah, you're almost daring SodaCan to do that, though, knowing that they're in burnout. Even if you get back to the middle of the screen, it's like you're a couple adamant flames away from dying. So it didn't even like Samurai was attempting to block in that situation. Just walk forward and ate the OD spinning mixer. Up around here, SodaCan, hot start, into the corner.
Okay, low forward into the drive rush here. Okay, mixer, high-low. Okay, goes for nothing. He shimmies back with a stand fierce here. Okay, just peppering in these lights here, but Adamant Flame finding purchase into the fireball here.
Getting out this whirlwind shot, just trying to play back, get their see if they can get their drive gauge a little bit healthier. Putting themselves in the corner, not sure if that's what they wanted. The risk not working out. They are going to be able to jump out for free, though.
Absolutely. And we're gonna, the meter fairly low on both ends, but into level 3. We're gonna close out Rashid's meter here.
Yeah, gonna force the burnout. A lot of damage as well. SodaCan, critical art to defend himself. Burnout strings coming in from Samurai. Can't afford to whiff anything. Oh my goodness, the walk forward and then block. able to get the block off of that heavy punch, find the punish accordingly. That light kick, able to close it out. Samurai is on an absolute tear, Ubihara.
Yeah, he's on a rampage at the moment here. And okay, trading the Eagle Spike with the Demon Flip. Absolutely insane. But SodaCan coming up on top of this. And okay, pushing his way out. Samurai, but perfect parry anti-air on SodaCan's end. And drive rushing low. Very smart SodaCan.
Quarter carry, gonna take the knockdown here. Samurai low on health, gets a throw. Strike throw situation, jumps over, steals the corner again. We saw them do that twice. Not sure if they're just risking it for the biscuit, man, but Samurai accordingly getting the reversal DP. Both players low engaged now, sending the fireball. Oh my god.
Oh, air throw to close it to catch the punish DP. SodaCan going up around in game number 2. Starting things off, SodaCan pressing with the whirlwind shot until that happens. DI response by Samurai.
Only a matter of time before he finds one of those. Delay light there. SodaCan in the corner. Couple bars of meter here for Samurai. Tom walk back waiting for a response from SodaCan, and just once again fighting out the lights. From all tournament long we saw so far from SodaCan, just getting a lot of work off of the 4-framers.
Very much so, and okay, super ready for the sweep there, and getting the throw off the Oki attempt, and closing things out with the OD fireball. SodaCan just dashing it up.
And to tie things up here, level 3 on deck for both players. It's the only unfortunate thing, man. Kuma hits a little bit harder, so you got to be careful of any confirm you take or any of these whiff attempts. We see the chop twice. Big time jump in from Samurai here. Going to take the knockdown and the corner carry off the heavy Tatsu.
Okay, back throw attempt by SodaCan, and here comes the Yasar. SodaCan, you know what, taking his time here. Oh, DI attempt. Successful. King the Tornado at Samurai here. Try to aim for his meter here just a tad bit.
Still looking decently healthy. Peppering in the lights again, taking the knockdown. Over the top, great defense from Samurai thus far. He's just been able to hold back and block in a lot of these mix-ups and just find his pocket there. Able to, oh my goodness, punish the Eagle Spike. This right here, a lot of damage. Not critical art. It's going to be very, very close here. Shouldn't be enough to kill just yet.
Yeah, about a square of health left. But SodaCan is in burnout, so this is pretty much checkmate unless SodaCan can make a miracle happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, try to fight his ankles here. Oh, a throw halfway through burnout here. Oh, no D. Oh, baby. The OD reversal.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm not sure what SodaCan's looking for. That's like the 4th time that he's done that. We've seen that situation multiple times, and Samurai able just to DP and take the corner away. So SodaCan might know something I don't, but now Samurai 1 game away from a reset.
Very much so. Now we're just playing footsies in the mid screen here. Okay, we're one shot response by SodaCan here, and yo, Samurai's firing back with some fireballs here. I don't like being shot at either. But anyway, trying to find some space. Okay, drive rush into the corner here. Here comes Samurai.
Getting the throw there, back to the middle of the screen. Drive rushing in for a second helping. SodaCan turning it on now, busting out though. You don't see too many of those from Samurai, man, but they are effective when they land.
Very much so. Okay. I like the approach that they're taking right now. You know, just try to feel each other out with these fireballs, and using the Demon Flips to get out of the corner here.
Big time whip punish, gets the sweep, empty jump low, the classic. Not gonna be able to close it out. Level 1 gonna scale. Of course it is. Why would I question it? It's a Kuma. Why would I question that? But now Samurai 1 round away from a reset. Reset point here. SodaCan is going to be able to get a level 2 at some point in this. Wow, jump back light punch. Samurai's been taking pages out of the notes of every NorCal player. It's the NorCal anti-air.
I think we're having an effect on him, non-factor. But anyway. All right, just playing the footsies game right here. Drive rushing in. SodaCan spends the meter first, and here comes Samurai with a drive rush of his own, trying to push SodaCan all the way to the corner.
Still just fighting back with these lights, though, is SodaCan. In the throw. Drive a little low. Samurai going to spend some to get in here. Just waiting to build at that level 2, knowing that any conversion still is going to be enough to close things out. DP can't afford to get clipped here if you are SodaCan. If you do, it's cookies, and we're going to a reset.
All right, yeah, Samurai's just taking his time now, just being in this pocket where he just throw fireballs comfortably, just like that. And SodaCan is so inclined just to walk into that space or try to jump. Samurai has a response for that.
Surprised we haven't seen the raw level 2. Gets a throw there. Now we're going to dash in, pop the Yasar. Samurai in a good spot, jumps back. That's so unfortunate. Look for the spinning mixer, level 2 to make it sweet. And we have ourselves a grand finals reset.
That was insane. He got the side switch, and then, but Samurai was ready. 2 jabs into level 2 to close out the round.
I want you to know right now, Ubihara, currently, between the last few sets that we saw, Samurai has won 9 games in a row.
Yes.
If he wins this again, I don't think I've ever seen anyone at FITS win 12 games in a row. We saw PR Balrog win 9 when last time they won a championship here. But 12 games in a row might be a record for FITS.
That would be insane. But if it were anybody, I wouldn't put it past Samurai.
Yeah, of course, of course. But now we have the grand finals reset. First to 3 for it all. Samurai with all the momentum. See if SodaCan can even things out here.
All right, first game in this grand finals reset. Let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Here, drive rushing first with a drive rush fierce is Samurai. Okay, a little bit space on the low forward there. And okay, tech attempt.
Yeah, we're still seeing Samurai mix up the options. We've seen the Demon Raid right there get the chop. He hasn't presented that too much. This time jab and walk back. It's still forcing SodaCan to struggle to get a read on what the game plan is here. The backdash there, no punish unfortunately, and still decent lead in the corner as well. Playing aggressive in the corner is such a veteran thing to do. Unfortunately, getting caught with the whip punish there. With the knockdown, SodaCan, another light opening, spending a lot of gauge though.
Spinning mixer into the hands and then grabbing a throw here. Another throw and closing out the round here. SodaCan going up 1 round above Samurai in game number 1.
Some signs of life here. See if SodaCan can run away with it. Stand, light kick, check again. Reset off of the Adamant Flame. Cooler things Akuma has. I wouldn't say cool, very oppressive things that Akuma has. The ability to force that strike throw, punish counter there. Didn't spend the gauge, had a lot of meter to work with. SodaCan gonna live to see another day. Has a level 2 of their own on deck as well.
All right, just kind of like tricking and prodding here. Trying to see that there's going to be an answer here. But you know what? Samurai finding the answer and finding an answer of his own. SodaCan getting the DI into the Yasar. Both low in meter, but very smart on Samurai. Just to parry just a little bit so he doesn't go into burnout as soon.
And once again, SodaCan stealing the corner away, and this time he's going to pay for it dearly. It's not an ODDP this time, but a full level 2 with the extension has the meter. Safe jump setup, back in for a second helping tech to stay alive from SodaCan here. The DI, what a reaction from SodaCan. He has the meter to close it out, and SodaCan gonna snuff that record we just talked about. We might have been a commentator's curse, but first game in the reset going SodaCan's way.
Here we go, game number 2 here, and SodaCan meeting Samurai in the air here, and flipping some angles, using these light converts just to pepper him in. And okay, grabbing a throw on the Oki, or going for the mix, going low.
Well, there's the NorCal anti-air again. No heavy spinning mixer here, just jump back light. Samurai still in the corner, low on gauge, getting caught with a throw. SodaCan building some momentum here, man. Has the level 1 on deck as well. I can do 2 DRCs, walking back, looking for the shimmy. Samurai's done a good job of just holding back and blocking this far, but unfortunately getting caught by the counter hit. No conversion, fighting their way out with the Tatsu though.
Okay, Oki reward with the throw here. And okay, trying to go for the ankles again. SodaCan, that was the second time he drove rush and tried to use crouch short into crouch forward. And drive rushing it again. Okay, no regard for his bar whatsoever. And okay, medium in disguise, closing out the round here. SodaCan on his way to a second game here.
I don't know if that was a read or a happy little accident, but SodaCan gonna be taking that. I saw the level 2 on deck, and he's gonna be able to escape into this round with it. Still pestering with the lights, breaking up all these strings. What a check there, stand medium kick. Throw into the corner, Samurai, bad spot, and here comes the category 5.
Okay, drive rushing in. Okay, you're stuck in between a tornado in the corner. And here we go. And okay, unfortunate back throw. Samurai taking control here and fireballing in and drive rushing in.
Level 3 still on deck as well. See the jump fireball low forward. Don't think Samurai's gonna spend just yet. Takes the knockdown. SodaCan, no bust out conversion into the level 2. Gonna get a lot of extension off of here. Drive gauge to work with. The end of the round. Samurai trying to fend off this 2-0.
All right, round start. Here we go. Drive rushing in. SodaCan. Okay, the shimmy successful. Finding stand fierce. And already in the corner here. Yo, Samurai kind of bleeding out at the moment. All right, mix. Okay, goes for the empty. And again, with the side switch, like we mentioned before. It's not the first time that SodaCan does.
Yeah, I gotta ask him after this, man. That's like the 6th time we've seen that already. SodaCan back to the middle of the screen. Has the Yasar running up, trying to force a whiff. Samurai staying put, peppering in the lights. I'm sure we see the Yasar at this point. Backdash on command. Time to guess for your life if you are Samurai. What is going on? He got caught by the Yasar! Happy little accident. accident going SodaCan's way, and that's a 2-0 lead. Was that on purpose? Was that on purpose?
I would give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's on purpose. But holy.
That's a new one. That's a new one right there. He's even got to calm his nerves after that one, man. Sometimes spaghetti turns into fine, authentic Italian cuisine, and that's what SodaCan just put on display here. 2-0 lead. Trying to seal this tournament here. See if Samurai has anything to say about it. SodaCan low on gauge early here.
Okay, sweet. Finding purchase here, getting the knockdown, and Oki on throw on Oki. And okay, peppering these lights yet again into the DP. Okay, keeping contained with the stand fierce. Into the adamant flame. Okay, heavy Tatsu. Oh, baiting out the OD mixer. And OD adamant flame here. And we're going to close things out for this round here in game number 3.
Samurai striking back with the vengeance there. See if SodaCan can weather the storm. So close to building up that level 2 as well. Bar and a half of super meters spent up. Running running just to chase him down, but Samurai, once again, we mentioned, doesn't bust out the ODDP too much, but when he does, you rarely see it miss.
Very much so. And okay, using the teleport to go in for the Oki option itself, and okay, you cannot jump in that spacing with Samurai. Super prepared with the Shoryuken, and okay.
DI reaction, Fulham once, shame on you, Fulham twice. You're gonna lose the game here. No super needed. Samurai back on the board, and he's smiling, man. He's smiling. And see, y'all don't know what Mikey had to do, man. Mikey wasn't this calm, cool, collected guy forever. He used to, you know what I mean? He used to be a little active, you know what I'm saying, with the yapping. But if he has something to say here, SodaCan still trying to close the door on this tournament here. DP to protect the skies from Samurai. Drive rushing in, getting back to the middle of the screen here.
All right, using the enhanced whirlwind shot here, but Samurai sniffing that out. Using the fireball. Oh, trapping SodaCan. Grabbing another great DP.
Oh, with DP this time. SodaCan, Eagle Spike, taking the corner carry. Seemed like they baited the drive rush there. Able to get a punish into the corner, but mashing out the lights. Samurai getting some space here. Almost equal on health, jumping over. I can't believe he got caught at the Demon Raid.
Okay, Adam and Flame. Okay, now we're just back into neutral. Okay, starting the fireball out here.
Can't afford to get clip if you're either player. DP again. SodaCan. Yes for game. Strike throw. OD coming in. He makes the DP whip again. It might have been what they were looking for before when they were stealing the corner, but now SodaCan on tournament point against Samurai in this grand finals reset.
Yeah, let's see if he can put the nail in the coffin here today, ladies and gentlemen. Drive reversal from Samurai, pushing it off. SodaCan playing with so much momentum at the moment, and DP again for the anti-air.
Overhead though, Samurai gonna take the corner carry here, dashing in. Another whiff punish, all the meter in the world to work with. He's gonna get greedy with it. He's not gonna look for the cash on the damage. Gets a throw, strike throw for SodaCan, backdash caught with the light. Still alive though.
All right, taking his time here, but finding a throw with the perfect KO here. Samurai staying alive, ladies and gentlemen, here. Little tense, potentially this can be it.
3 bars of meter on deck for both players. Anyone can explode at any time. SodaCan getting the throw, dash up, gonna take the SR mix. Oh, the delayed overhead. Samurai getting the top popped off of their defense, still coming in to attack the drive gauge with the level 2. Have to use the drive reversal to get some breathing room here. Still has that nuclear rocket in his pocket with the level 3. Just needs to find the confirm, Ubihara.
But Samurai still locked in the corner here. It's fine. Oh, okay. Demon Raid whipping, but it's fine. Inches his way out of the corner. They're both even in bar here. And oh, okay.
Carrying to keep themselves safe. That was a wall splat, man. It was going to spell disaster. Looking away, trying to work their way out of the corner. Level 3 still in their pocket. SodaCan giving up so much space here. It's Operation Build level 2 at this point. If you can force the Yasar, you can force a game-winning mix-up. Both players taking their foot off the gas, though, turning to the plasma. Samurai not charging in just yet. We do see a dash.
All right, okay, we have green bars on both ends. Okay, drive rushing in, but the drive rush attempt by Samurai is successful. Pushing off SodaCan. Okay, just spacing out just a little fireballs. Oh, DI finding its mark. All right, into the level 3. It's gonna burn out SodaCan.
SodaCan level 1 to defend themselves in this spot here. 32 seconds on the clock. Can you weather the storm and stop this tie-up? Delay throw. SodaCan able to get the tech. Still has the super in the pocket. The DI, no reaction. And Samurai is going to be sending us to a final game of a grand finals reset.
Oh, you see the smile on this man?
Hey, he's feeling it in the air, man. He's been here before. He lives for these situations, man. Samurai, for as long as they've been playing, they want the challenge, man. And SodaCan is throwing everything they have at them, and it's leading us into this final game of FITS number 10. Let's get back into it. Winner of this game takes the entire tournament. You could not ask for better Street Fighter than this, Ubihara.
You really can't. I love that they're pushing each other to this limit. I've never seen like Mikey show this much emotion on his face playing a set before.
Oh, he's having fun, man. He wants these dogfights, and so far has the momentum on their side. No anti-air. Back to playing the game. Demon flip, dive kick. Tatsu corner carry.
Now trapped in the corner here, and oh my goodness, and SodaCan just leaking all over the corner. Throw, another throw on Oki. Walking up, throw again, and it jumps out, and DP finding its mark, and throw again, and closing out with a perfect KO. Samurai on set point.
SodaCan back to the wall. All the chips in Samurai's favor right now. Mixing in those throws. We saw 4 that last round. SodaCan willing to take the throw, but at what cost at this point? Gets caught with the OD fireball. Tatsu juggle into the corner here. SodaCan, bad spot. No sweep off of it. Gets a throw. About 50% left here.
All right, throw again. All right, Oki option. Oh, wait, shimmy! And here we go. All right, we're going to burn out here. Level 2 incoming, and that it fits number 10. Champion is going to be Samurai.
Double perfect to make it sweeter. Fully optimal as always. Weathered the storm, man. Had to win 9 games in a row to get all the way to grand finals. And then finding the reset and a 3-2. Close as you could possibly want it in a reset, but that's the veteran presence of Samurai, man. There are very few people in this region playing at that level and that consistency, and that's going to be their 3rd FITS championship, man.